What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here in this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I'm just going to flex a little bit here, but it is in context with what I want to talk about for this video. But as you can see, there was a open tournament, meaning there was a ghost card tournament, and I got 10th place, which is pretty good considering the names that you see at the top here. Now, this was a wild diamond level, maxed out tournament. It was free to join, and the rewards were only 1 DEC. But here's the important thing that I just want to share with you, and I'm going to be very, very brutally honest. Playing this tournament was the most time I've spent playing Splinterlands, the game, in the last week. Right? Like, putting my battles in was the most that I've spent. I spent more time in this tournament than I have in other tournaments that actually pay out rewards, right? So the ones that have high SPS rewards that are free for me to enter into now, I haven't even bothered. But I played in this one because the gameplay was appealing. The opportunity to try out all of the Rebellion cards maxed, Kitty, Jotun, Llama, have fun with everything. That was the appeal. And for somebody like me who's been around the game for a while, who has been in the game for a while, that holds considerable assets, this is what actually got me to play. Now, again, I think people will take from that maybe different meanings, maybe different interpretations. All I can tell you is that, obviously, once the bot ban for Modern went live last year, I played like 9 months straight, meaning that I was just in Modern. I was doing everything. I didn't even have a bot token or whatever in my account, and I was playing all my battles. You can say that maybe I got burnt out and things have gotten a little bit slower. I've gotten distracted with other games, whatever, however you want to frame it. But the truth of the matter is, like, I stepped away from playing. I have the bot going. It's doing well in Wild. I have my reasons for doing it there because it can go higher than I can in Modern, for example. And I'm all about glint right now. I'm just trying to maximize my glint and maximize my soulbound reward cards. But the truth is, at the end of the day, when I actually wanted to play the game, when I actually wanted to come in and do something with it, it was in a free-to-play environment where the reward was literally 1 DEC for winning, right? But that is where I had the most fun. So the conclusion that I'm drawing from this, and I'd be curious to know what you guys think, or what your interpretation of me telling you this little anecdote about myself is. My conclusion is we need a free-to-play version. I know there's been some talks. Mondroid did a fantastic podcast episode with the People's Guild, so you should definitely check that out. Going to give a shout-out to them. But, this kind of just solidified it for me. Again, a lot of what they were talking about was taken from the parallel model, which I think is fantastic because guess what? I'm playing parallel more than the amount of battles I can win per day. I'm having fun playing the game itself. And being able to play a ghost card tournament for literally nothing, right? For literally no rewards. I didn't even need to have assets in the game. No staked SPS, nothing. I just got to play with all of the top cards. That to me was more fun and more rewarding, not financially, but just more emotionally rewarding for me to play than to do my own ranked battles in Modern, which is paying out significantly higher than Wild, or for me to participate in any of the tournaments that are actually paying out. I wanted to play with all the top cards. Now, I know that's kind of what makes Splinterlands special, right? Because only the players who have these cards can play with them. But I think what we can pull in from, what Mondroid had talked about, and really pull in from Parallel, right? I don't want to mix too much in here because I think a lot of people will just think I'm trying to hate on Splinterlands and promote Parallel. But, there's certain things that they're doing well. And I think this was actually a fantastic example for me, right? Just viscerally for me to see it in my own life. As somebody who loves Splinterlands, loves the project, and wants to see it succeed, here was a moment in which I played for nothing. I played for fun because I could play with a bunch of cards that I didn't own. And I wasn't worried about rewards. I wasn't worried about anything else. I was just wanting to play the game, and I had a blast. I put so much thought into it, and you can see I did pretty well. I got 10th place, and I feel pretty damn proud of it. So I don't know what this looks like in the future, and I don't know if the team would maybe adjust their stance on this, because in the past, that has always been met, that the idea of having like a free-to-play or ghost cards, whatever, it's always been met with, well, you devalue the assets. I beg to differ. I mean, at this point, I could see the argument and I would stay, somewhat neutral on that, just because I am an asset holder in the game too, and I don't want to see them devalued. But it just proved to me how powerful, how fun and engaging a game like Splinterlands can be when played at the highest levels. And so, again, I think that there's an opportunity here. I think if they were able to create some kind of free-to-play option that people would have, even if it is just, hey, you know what? We're going to have weekly Ghost Card tournaments, and they're going to pay out 1 DEC as a prize, right? But people will still participate. And hopefully this is something we'd be able to get our friends to come in and say, hey, come in, like, I don't know if you just have to pay the spell book, but whatever it is, like, come in, there's a free-to-play part, like, every Friday night Splinterlands, right? Saturday night Splinterlands, whatever it is. That is what we need, in my opinion. That is what is lacking. And I know a lot of people are going to look at me and say, well, we should focus on this or focus on that. And I get it. I'm not trying to take away from anything. All I'm saying is that in my own personal experience, as somebody who actually enjoys playing the game, who wants to see it succeed, loves the project, I should say, to me, it's a no-brainer. We need something like that, because then I'll be able to go and just play and learn the meta, enjoy it for what it is, and the people who have the assets, right, can play in ranked and earn. And that is cool. I want them to be able to do that. If you paid the money for the assets, you should be able to earn. And that's what Parallel gets right, in my opinion. Everybody can play for free, and the best players can rise to the top. And I know Parallel is different from this because we have a botting issue, and I know that's going to be a whole other can of worms that I don't even want to open right now. I'm just telling you how I'm feeling about the game right now and what my experience was over the last 48 hours in doing this tournament, spending the most time playing the actual game for no prizes, but because it's fun and because it was open and available to everybody. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That is all I have for you guys in this video. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Also, shout out to Yasik for winning. All right, take care, everybody.